I love getting behind the wheel of a car and going for a drive to explore beautiful Vancouver Island. But the driver's seat I'm climbing into today isn't your average motor vehicle. Just off the Alberni Highway near Coombs, there is a place where you can rev up your engines and tear around a half-K asphalt track full of turns and straightaways that will get your heart pumping.
Time Grand Prix, it was an avenue for us to get people on the track. I started racing about 8 years ago, and it just was in my blood. I just loved it. I think everyone should try it. And this makes it affordable for someone to try it. You don't have to buy the equipment, you just rent it, go and play.
Playing here means climbing into a European-designed go-kart that can reach speeds up to 50K an hour.
We're going to start you up and get you on the track. Now remember, these cars go very quickly, and what we'd like you to do is just feel comfortable with the car before you go really, really fast on the track. These cars are manufactured by Sodi out of the UK, and they are a professionally raced car. This is the rental version of them with the side protectors on here, so you don't bend wheels and get hooked on things. It's a lot safer. They steer really well, they have adjustable pedals and seats. It just makes it a very comfortable ride.
Even though this isn't big-time motor car racing, the same kind of rules apply, depending on how warm your tires are on that hot asphalt, as well as the air temperature outside. If it's too hot, you don't go very fast. If it's cooler, you might get more speed. And then you have to learn how to handle those corners, drift in, accelerate through to get around that half-K track.
Put on the gas.
I'm ready to take the checkered flag.
It's timing. You need to have the timing on the brake pedal and the gas, coming into the corner, getting into the brake just enough, and then back onto the gas pedal so that you can make it around the corner. That's a challenge for most people to figure out this track. There's 35 plus turns on here, and you might get 30 of them.
Wheeling around a scaled-down circuit just inches off the ground in these open racing machines makes you feel like an IndyCar driver.
My business partner Norm and myself both spent many hours drawing tracks over the last 5 years. We finally got in touch with a company of the States that actually tweaked our design and came up with this design. And we built it. Average speed is probably 25. There are some very slow spots in the track. You cannot go full speed around this whole track.
Transponders in the karts relay your lap times, which are tracked by computer.
With the lap speed being tracked, we know the daily speed, the weekly, the monthly, and people hear about what the speed is. They come down and they challenge it. They think that, oh, I'm going to go and get the track record, and they're going to give it a shot. That's all fair and fun. It's been compared to a drug. People say this is like a drug because it's very addictive.
I was out there this morning on this track. How did I do? Be honest with me.
Well, you did really good, but we know the time you did. And the first lap was about 1 minute and 12, but you got much faster. I don't know how many laps you did in total. You got down to, I'm being told in the background, a 46.8. Well, the record now is held by a young guy named Kevin who he drives a race car. He knows how to handle a car very well, and he's 42.6. That's fast.
Time Grand Prix is a dream come true for Doug.
There's not a lot of words to describe the reality that I get up in the morning and I walk out my front door and I see a racetrack. That's got to be really cool right there. It's a grown-up turning to being a child for a little while.
This kind of race car driving is for everybody, age 11 and up, and it really is a blast. In Parksville, I'm Annette Lucas.